Hello, handbaggers, and welcome to the Duck's Nest. This is the Military Mom, where I am going to share an unboxing, or rather, an unenveloping with you from my friend Suze. Her channel, of course, is Says What, SUZWHAT. I always pronounce it Suze. Suze what? Says what? I think she says what. I say Suze. If I'm saying it wrong, she'll correct me. So this is, it's an unenveloping. But before I get into that, I want to share with you the t-shirt that I'm wearing today. Probably needs no introduction for this symbol, which of course represents the artist that we all knew as Prince. And I have to tell you all, I have to take a minute and tell you all, I have been a Prince fan since day one. I think his first album was called For You, and I think it debuted 1978. But my love affair for Prince began with his song Soft and Wet. And I hate to say it, but I was in high school. I loved that song and almost everything that came after that. And I do believe one of the other reasons that I really connect with Prince is because of his spiritual journey. Because if you've been a fan since the beginning, you have listened to the evolution of his music, which followed his personal growth journey, his maturity journey, and I was right there with him. I pretty much followed that same journey because I do believe that he found the Lord, and so did I. But you have to live life to figure out what it is that's important, and I do believe that he figured out what was important, and I have to admire him for his courage during the period when he had slave on his face, because he was a slave, he felt, to the record company, and he eventually won that lawsuit, and he retained ownership of his own music, which, why wouldn't he? But I admire him for that fight. So that is my Prince story, and I will always be a fan. And right before, I don't know if it was right before he died, but I know eventually in his concerts, he stopped playing his older music because I don't think that the messages in the music lined up with where he was in his life. Again, another reason I admire him, because there are things in my life that I stopped doing because I didn't think that it honored the Lord, and that's my purpose in life. So I have t-shirts that pay homage to some bands that I listened to when I was growing up, and I still listen to that music somewhat because it just brings back fond childhood, adolescent, teenage memories. But my heart belongs to the Lord God, Yahweh. So yeah. All right, so now the unenveloping. So let's see what Suze sent me. I got a card with a lovely duck. Can you guys see that? It's a duck in flight. Awesome. And watercolors? Awesome. Thanks, Suze. I love these cards as well. They're really cool. Is that washing out? Can you guys? There's nothing on the back, but yeah, I think that's a better view. All right, so Here is my present wrapped in bubble wrap, and I can tell you one thing. Us Dooney Nistas, Dooney addicts, Dooney lovers, we will wrap a package, won't we? We do not play when it comes to wrapping. And is that washing out? Let's see. I can turn that bit. It's wrapped again. If Mrs. Q is watching this, Mrs. Q is screaming at me right now. Just rip the paper. Oh my gosh. How cute. Look at this, you guys. It's a duck. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Thank you, Suze. Thank you, Suze. I love him. So, of course, now, I think he already has a name, though. He's called Dolomite Duck. Oh, you guys aren't going to be able to see that. Let me see. So this is Dolomite the duck. And he resides in the duck's nest. So now I have a duck. And this is the, can you see that? The gallery where she bought the duck. And Dolomite has his own little nest. Look at that. He has a little bag. And here's another look at the card. Well, actually, it's another card. So let me just read this. Cynthia Gale and Rainer Hildenbrand's All Matters Gallery, www.allmatters.net, celebrating their 25th year. And Dolomite is a gentle stone that encourages energetic thinking, original thinking, spontaneity, creativity, and manifestation. It stabilizes both human and mineral energies, and when placed strategically in a home with other minerals, it balances the energetic atmosphere. Dolomite is a very loving, energized, healing crystal which grounds and centers people and children. It has also been called the herb of rocks. Ducks teach us to allow the difficulties of life to roll off our backs and to move through the experiences of one's life, rough waters and all, with joy and resilience. Is that beautiful or what? So, handbaggers, this is my Dolomite duck from the lovely Says What, Suze. Thank you so much, Suze, for the positive person that you are, and you have something coming from me. All right? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Say hello to Dolomite the duck. Thank you, and as always, happy carrying.